Conversations with gospel artists, pastors. Our faith what got us through all the troubles and disasters. Indeed, we fell short, but the Lord never passed us. Our belief in God is the most important factor. It's the Velika B Project. The Velika B Project. The Velika B Project. It's the Velika B Project. The Velika B Project. The Velika B Project. You're now tuned in to the Velika B Project with your host, Velika B, lover of God, founder and CEO of Set Apart and Chosen. Sit back and relax and enjoy the conversation.
Hey family, it's your girl Velika B, founder, CEO of Set Apart and Chosen, and we are here today for the Velika B Project. I am excited about our next guest that we have aboard, which is Mr. Bishop. I'm saying Mr. Bishop. Bishop Norman Hutchins. I'm excited. He has a new project going on, and we also going to talk a little bit about his church, and also we're going to mainly talk about his new project. So let's go ahead and bring him on right now. I'm excited about this interview, guys. So let's bring him up. Bishop.
Well, blessings to you, my sister. It is great to speak with you today.
Listen, you are well known. I have been knowing of you for many, many years now, and it's an honor and a privilege to have you to be inside of our presence here at the Velika B Project. And this is powered by Set Apart and Chosen. So let's start off with the bishop role. I want to hear more about the bishop role because I really didn't know that you were pastoring, bishoping. I knew the music side of you, but I didn't know that side. So let's touch on that first, and then we'll talk about the current project.
Well, the truth is, music is my gift, but preaching is my calling. I started preaching at 8 years old, and I was licensed at 12 and ordained at 19. I've been preaching for 53 years. I've been pastoring for 35 years. I've pastored near Palm Springs for Bishop Benjamin Crouch. That's Andre Crouch's dad. Pastor him. I pastored for Bishop Charles Blake, my spiritual father. And so preaching is really who I am. And several years ago, I was consecrated as the bishop of the Frontline Covenant Fellowship of Churches across the country. And recently we formed the JAPA, which is Joshua Generation of Pastors Alliance, just a place where pastors and leaders can come so that iron sharpens iron. We encourage and inspire one another. I'm currently pastoring one church, 2 locations, East Coast and West Coast. And so we've been really busy.
Listen, I'm seeing that you were born in North Carolina. How is that transition from North Carolina to the West Coast? That's totally different, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, well, actually, when I was 6 years old, my mother moved from North Carolina to Delaware. Okay. And so that's really where I grew up. And after graduation, I moved to California to go to Bible college. And after, Bible college and working at West Angeles and so on, I moved back home to Birth Frontline Ministries. And after 21 years of pastoring there, we birthed a church in Inglewood, California. And that's where my wife and I presently are.
Wow, great. That's amazing. Let's talk about this new project that you have.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, we're excited about the new project. I've been doing music for 35 years, and this is CD number 15, actually, since 1991. And but this project is called Songs from the Writer's Pen. And these are songs that the Lord gave me, sister, after 3.5 months of being hospitalized with COVID.
Wow.
And the doctors told my wife I wouldn't survive. After a brush with death twice, God brought me up out of there. And so these songs represents the testimony of what God has done and where God is taking us.
And I'm glad that you were able to make it. A lot of people did not make it past COVID.
Definitely so.
So as you're there in those 3 months, and I know that he was pouring into you. So what were some of the things that he was bringing far as music go, or life changes and things like that?
Well, the first thing is, people ask me, did I think, did I ever think that I was going to die
Mhm,
as close as to death as I was?
mhm.
And my answer is, if God is talking about your future, you
Mm,
cannot die in your present.
that's good. Come on,
And
that's good.
so he's given me too many prophecies and too many visions,
Yes,
and then and I can't die until I die empty.
right, right.
you know and but even being hospitalized reminded me that it rains on the just as well as the unjust.
Right,
Just because you're a man of God, woman of God, doesn't mean you're exempt from trouble, trial, and adversity.
right.
But the difference is it may rain on the just as well as the unjust, but for the just it is a different kind of rain.
Got you. That's good. That's good. That's really good. That's really good. So this current song that you have out, and I do see "Shout Like
Yes.
You Got It."
Shout like you got it.
Let's talk about it.
That Shout Like You Got It is the first single on that album that we
Okay.
released because, after you come through what I've been through, Lord have mercy,
Mhm, mhm.
the song says, it's too soon to quit.
Yes.
You can't throw in the towel.
Yes.
The struggle is over. I speak it by faith. And it's just a song of encouragement, but it tells you, listen, don't wait until you get it. Shout like you got it.
Yes. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's
Good
listen.
old fashioned church.
That's good. That's good. So what can we expect from you after this project? Where do you see yourself at?
Well, what I'm doing now is, after 35 years of doing gospel music, I'm gradually taking off the artist hat and
Mm,
putting on the executive hat.
that's good.
And because my vision now is to help new and up and coming artists, get established in the business, but learn the business at the same time and encourage them to live the life that goes along with the music. And so we formed IR Music Group,
Mhm.
and we have several artists on our label already
That's
that
good.
we've done singles with, like Crystal Rucker.
Oh, I love her. Yeah, I love her.
Yeah, yeah. We did a single on David Daltrey, Marquita Knight, and the list just goes on and on. And so that's really where we are right now with the industry.
Let me tell you, I am honestly, I don't know you like that, but I am so happy that you're able to be more like a mentor. You're the executive, but you're going to be more of a mentor because I'm
Yes,
seeing so much by me being in the gospel industry that
right.
I'm like, where are we going with this? You get what I'm saying? So I'm so happy that you are sitting in that seat, and I really
Yes.
appreciate that.
And of course, we want to keep God's name glorious in the airwaves, but
Mhm.
I think it's important that new artists learn the responsibility of accountability that
Yes,
God gives to us to be his ambassadors through
yes,
our ministries,
yes.
and so and then on the business side, you got to learn the business so that we
Yes.
don't have to have a concert to bury you when you die.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. And also too, Bishop, what we're doing, I'm working with my business partner. Her name is Marsha German, and she's actually Donald Lawrence's manager. Been his
Right,
manager
right.
for years. And we started this group called Set Apart and Chosen Artist Hub. So what we're doing inside of this community is that we're teaching them how to properly get your music mastered, how to
Yes,
BMI
yes.
and all of that. We're teaching them everything from marketing it, and we're doing this for free. Like I'm not losing
Wow.
any money. It's just it hurts my heart sometimes. I'm seeing some amazing, amazing projects out here, and nobody.
Right, right.
So that's why we're doing that.
Yes, that's awesome. That is so awesome.
Yes,
And
sir.
that's why we're doing what we're doing, because I remember how hard it was for me to get started and some of the challenges I faced. But I promised God that if He would ever give me a platform, I will use it to glorify Him and to help as many people as I can.
Awesome. Awesome. I appreciate that. Is there anything else you would like to share with my audience before we sign off
Yes.
on this broadcast? Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely so. So if you want to keep up with the new releases on our label, you can go to our YouTube channel. That is IR Music Group, the letters IR Music Group. Click on video and you can see all of the artists on the label. If you subscribe and push the notification button, then of course, anytime we put out a new single, you'll be the first to be notified. And if you want to correspond with me, the contact number is 302-399-5100. And we'll be more than happy to service you and help you in any way that we can.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, guys, you heard it from Bishop Norman Hutchins. Thank you so much for sharing the information with us today. And if you could stay on the line with us, guys, until next time, I will see you soon. This is the Valika B Project. Thank you. And thank you so much for joining us.
God bless.
Well, that concludes this episode of the Valika B Project with your host, Valika B. Until next time we meet, be blessed. The Valika B Project.